Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Tarpon Season, video number 2. I figured I couldn't find anything better to do today. It's a little hot to fish right now. I've been wanting to do this video for a while now, and actually yesterday, I had it marked, was the 1 year today. The day I got my lews Mach 1, so I figured I'll do a year-to-date review after 1 year of using this reel. I don't have any deal with lews. I don't have any sponsorship deal with them, so it's going to be a totally fair, unbiased review. But that being said, I love lews. If lews decides to hit me up, probably going to take them up on it, because I stand by their products 100% after seeing what this thing has done. But I don't have any sponsorship with lews. This is a completely 100% unbiased review. But like I said, lews, if y'all are watching this, you want to hit me up, please do. Anyway, so I got the combo a year ago, the rod and the reel. I still have the rod. The rod's amazing. The rod is a 7.3 medium heavy fast taper. It has the lews combat grip, kind of the wind grip on the handle, EVA butt, and it's got the same stuff as like on the handle of this reel. The rod's amazing. Never had any problems with the rod, but since I got it, I've since picked up All-Star rods, and I put this reel on an All-Star AS Classic 7-foot medium fast, I believe. So I've since been using All-Star rods. Like I said, All-Star, if you want to hit me up, please do. Love All-Star rods. But anyway, going back to the reel. So I got this reel a year ago. It is $80 for the reel itself, and the combo is $140. I got it on sale for $100. I used the combo itself for about 6 months. Then I picked up All-Star rods. I got my first All-Star and I fell in love, and I got a lot more All-Star rods. So it's since been on an All-Star rod, but the rod performed fine for the 6 months that I was using it. I had no problems with the rod. The reel is an 8-bearing reel, 7.5 to 1 gear ratio. It's held up amazing. There's absolutely no play in this handle. I've never had to adjust this. The tension knob still works amazing. The brakes are amazing. I keep my brakes at 4 on this reel. The brakes work great. I've dialed this reel in perfectly. I don't even touch the spool anymore. I just fling this thing as hard as I can and just don't even hit the spool until it touches the water, and then I'll adjust it. I've backlashed this reel maybe 10 times in the year that I've owned it. I've had mono on this reel like I do now. This is Andy Backcountry 12-pound. I've had braid on this reel. I've had different pounds of braid. I've had a couple different pounds of mono. It casts amazing no matter what line you have on it. I think it's got 16, 17 pounds of drag, something like that. Everything on this reel clicks, which is another amazing thing. For an $80 reel, you don't see that a lot. Everything, like the Shimano SLX, which is $100, nothing on it clicks. This, the drag clicks, the tension clicks, the brakes click, everything on it clicks. It's a nice reel. Yeah, excuse me. Still smooth as glass. Since the day I bought it, I've oiled it twice. It's got the loose paddle grips on it. I have used this reel in saltwater, in the bay, and taken it out and just beat it to hell and back in the saltwater. I've caught slot reds on this. I've caught trout. I've caught flounder on this. I have hooked into tarpon on this, small tarpon. I've been bass fishing with it quite a few times, but I've taken it in the salt water and just thrown it right back in my room for a week and didn't wash it, and it is still, I mean, it still is amazing. It is one of the best reels ever. I mean, if you're looking into getting into a moderate priced baitcaster, I cannot recommend anything more than the lews Mach 1. I have casted so many different Shimanos. I've owned a couple Siticas. I've owned 3 or 4 Curados. I've owned a Cronarch. I've owned it. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I've used 13 Concepts. I've owned a 13 Concept C, and I used that 13 Concept, I think 2 or 3 casts, and put it down, pick this thing right back up. And that reel is $230 versus this $80 reel. And I would much rather use this one any day of the week. I've used Cronarchs. I've used Curados. I've picked up Daiwas. I've owned a couple Daiwa baitcasters, and I've liked this one. Just the lews products in general, I've come back to, but this is the one that started it for me, and this is the one that I've always come back to no matter what. I've owned a Hyper Mag. I've owned a BB1 Pro. I've owned just a regular speed spool. This is the best reel I've ever owned by far. I like the Hyper Mag. I like all those ones. but this one's just, I think it's more of a sentimental thing for this one, but it performs just as well for $80. So if you're looking into getting a reel, a moderately priced baitcaster, I cannot recommend anything more than this. It is white, so it is a little dirty, but I mean, that's it. It's dirty. That's what you're gonna get though. But other than that, this thing still performs absolutely amazing. I cannot recommend a singular reel more than the Lews Mach 1. I've owned it for a year. I've dunked it in salt water and it's handled fine. The drag doesn't slip at all. It's still amazing. It's still buttery smooth. So yeah, guys, if you're looking out and gonna go get a new baitcaster and don't want to spend a lot of money, Lews Mach 1, please.